Hi, I'm Stephen Goldstein with the law firm of Goldstein and Handwerker. On today's video, I want to talk about an issue that came up on a trial that I just finished yesterday. What do you do if you're involved in an accident before the accident that you've just had? In other words, if you had a prior accident, how does that affect the case that you may now have? What I'm talking about is if you've been involved in an accident in 2016, which is when this video was made, but you had an accident 10 years ago. Is that accident actually going to affect your trial or your case 10 years later? Unfortunately, or fortunately, the answer is a resounding yes. What can you do to protect yourself or help your case in 2016? Well, if you've been injured in an accident in 2016, and then want to bring a lawsuit or a claim, the odds are very, very high that the insurance company for the other car that you're involved with is going to be aware of that accident that you may have had 10 years ago. And it's super important that you somehow are able to get those old records. What defense lawyers and insurance companies like to do, in every case, is blame your injuries on something else. So, if you had an accident in 2006, you had some back pain, it got better in 2007, and then 9 years later in 2016 you got into another accident, the insurance company will insist that even though you went 9 years without having a problem, that your problem that exists today is a result of what happened 9 years ago. And let me tell you from experience, not having those records could be fatal to your case. I just finished a trial where we did not have a successful result, and what the jurors were unanimous in saying was, how can we say that this injury wasn't the same as the injury you had back in 2006? I tried to make the point that what's the difference? Even if it was the same injury, my client had gotten better and went 9 years living his life, working, enjoying whatever he did. But the jury made it really clear that they wanted to see those records. What can you do to help yourself? Well, unless you've kept those old records, you may have to have your lawyer do a little research, believe it or not, to help you find out who the doctors were that treated you, or maybe even who the lawyer was that represented you. If you have had an accident before the accident that you just got into and do not have those records, it can be fatal to your present case. I hope you enjoyed this little tidbit of information, and I give it to you because it just bit me, and I thought I would share it with the people who watch my videos. If you have any other questions or you'd like to discuss a case, you can call my phone number at the bottom or send me an email. Thanks for watching.